This is just me goofing off on my porch here at home. Just got home from the hospital. Barbie saw Ken and he kicked her out of the hospital because she beat him up. Anyway, this is just goofing off. If I told you that I realize you're all I ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away, would you tell me that you love me? Okay, let's see. Am I wrong to hunger for the gentleness of his touch, knowing he's got a wife and 2 little children that need him just as much? Am I wrong to fall so deeply in love with you, knowing you got somebody else at home depending on you too? Loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Well, I'm a-leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. Oh, tell me, don't you go. Stars shining bright above me. Night whispers seem to whisper they love me. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me and tell me you'll miss me, while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Okay. Remember, if you went all the way down on social media in the very bottom, you just sing, who's that knocking on the door? It's gotta be 3:45. Is it you again, coming back for more? What else we got? I look at you's looking at me. Now Barbie knows the best things are free. How you've changed my life, you'll never know. Jesus Christ. Let me think. I wonder what God was thinking when he created Trina. I wonder if he knew everything you would need. That she's gonna make all your dreams come true. Zachary, when God made Trina, must have been thinking about you. I wish I was a teddy bear, not living on love and not going nowhere. I wish I was a teddy bear, and I wish I hadn't ever fallen in love with you. What else I got? Let me see. What's this? Barbie has a very boring life. We all think we love Barbie because we think that Broomhilda has everything, but she doesn't. We, the people, women of the world, we have the things that are free, which is someone to be nice to us and be kind to us and not have any intentions whatsoever. And that's a fact. And when we call people out on their poop and they get mad, we're right. And then when we call people out on their poop and they don't say nothing, we're right again. And that would be me, Lisa Mashmeyer from Cincinnati, Ohio. So don't call me and say, "What's your name? Where are you from?" I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. How old are you? 60 years old. And if you're catfishing, you better go fishing some other pond, because this is a fish that none of you can handle, because all the poop I want in the world is free. Yeah. I'm looking for a knight in shining armor, and I don't know. I don't want to say there isn't one, because there's a lot of great things that happen, and we don't even think they're going to happen to us. Who knows? Some good-looking guy on a white horse might come trolloping up in front of my house and say, "Hey, you, Cinderella wannabe, get on." I hate Cinderella. I don't like to say the word hate. I don't like Cinderella very much. I don't like that blue dress and all of that. I done did all that, Cinderella. Cinderella had a fella, and when she kissed him, he turned into a drunken frog. Yeah. If I was going to be any Disney princess, let me see, it would be Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And he'd climb up my hair. And when he got to the top, he'd grab me around the waist and climb up the rest of the tower to where I had sanctuary. And then he'd call out and go, "Sanctuary! She's got sanctuary!" I'm just being foolish and having fun. And hit the star, you know. Hit the star, please. Please and thank you. It was sugar and spice and everything nice. And by the way, do we know what little boys are made of? I bet some of us know, but do all of us know? Do you know, Bina? Do you know, Bina? What little boys are made of? Little boys are made of, ready? Snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. And you know what little Binas are made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice. And I can't wait to kiss you goodnight. Anywho, I'm just here twiddling my thumbs. Just got home from the hospital. I wish I could have stayed at the hospital 14 more years. They were so good to me. And I'm going to do something special for you, JFK. JFK. Let's see. Just fabulous kindness they gave me. JFK. Just fabulous kindness. Thank you. To all of you at JFK, especially those ones when I got kind of grumpy and they kept turning the light on and I couldn't sleep and I was hungry and you wanted to poke me in my hand. I said, "You are a nurse," and I'm sorry. Just forgive me. Forgive me. I was nervous, and I'm no longer nervous. I'm where I'm supposed to be for the moment, and I hope that everybody's enjoying my reels. And it says, you know, show appreciation, hit the star. Even ugly girls like me need to put gas in their car, and food in their mouth, and food in their puppy's mouth. And we have car insurance and cell phones and all of that. And still need working on that LLC license. And I hope everybody's checking out my GoFundMe. Go to www.gofundme.com and search Lisa Mashmeyer. My goal is to move forward with my life and not answer to anyone, which I already have the part of not answer to anyone. But I need sanctuary because I really boo-booed. I got quite a bit of money, and I stayed at a lot of hotels, and I bought a lot of unnecessary thingakebabs, which I want to sell a lot of thingakebabs because my dream's going to come true, is I'm going to get an RV. And I'm going to pay someone, anytime I want to move it, I'm going to pay someone to move it. So everybody check out my Facebook page, our fabulous Facebook. I have 2 pages, Digital Creator. And I have a lot of things on sale, on sale on there. Really not on sale. I'm not going to let anybody rip me off for my stuff, because I have very exquisite, nice stuff. And I have a lot to show for my inheritance. And if I had never received any inheritance, I wouldn't have ever got to go and just, I don't know, walk into a store and say, look at that. It's pretty. I want it. And drop it in the cart. I feel sad when I look at a lot of those things, because, you know, I received all those things because my sister died. And that, I'm torn and broken over it all. And I hope and pray that the worst has passed. And I'd like to reach out to some of you and tell you if there's an organization out there called Community Action. And they help women and families when they're in distress. You must go there, Google, whatever state you're in, Community Action. They'll help us when we're in tight spots. And also, if you own a home and, you know, your heat works and it's not keeping you warm, and you're in the state of Kentucky and you own a home, and even if you rent a home, as long as the landlord say it's okay, they'll come, these people working cooperatively, they'll bring your refrigerator and they'll insulate your home. And they'll try to fix your stuff, and if they can't fix your heat or your air conditioning, at least they insulate it so you wouldn't be cold. So kudos to Community Action, as well as people working cooperatively. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me in the past. And thank you to the Community Action of Palm Beach County. That amazing Maddie. And the nice gentleman that I talked to. I really can barely say his name, but he was a very nice man, and they're out to help me. I really do not want to rent an apartment. I don't. But if I have to, I have to. And I'll just get all my bills paid off. And I'll stay in the apartment for a year. And then I'll get out there and get that RV. I know that this no longer is God's plan for me. And what I'm doing is not working. So I'm going to stop doing what I was doing so I can see what I can really do with my hands on. The next big little chunk of money that I have to spend is I'm going to break down and I'm going to get that LLC license immediately. I'm going to get that. And I got a couple people I got to pay. I'm going to get them paid. I always pay everyone. And I know there's someone very spectacular stands in my life with the initials JAM. I'm going to get you paid. If it's the last thing I do. Okay? And I can't thank you enough for teaching me as much as you taught me through the years. And my ears were just listening and listening to all those Les Browns chanting in my mind, as well as Anthony Robbins. And to my precious grandbaby, I can't tell you how sorry I am. I made some bad decisions. And I thought if you could sit on it, you didn't need it. And the last thing I wanted to do was sit on it. I wanted to see it gone, and that it never, ever appeared. And said, I got this and they got that, all because of it. And again, I apologize. Big guy. No longer little man. Big guy. And to I'll say it, my amazing daughter-in-law, Miss Cat. You got it going on. My son loves you more than life itself. And that is amazing to me. Because I really never had anyone love me like that. So kudos to you, T. Kudos to you, T. I love my family. I love them with all my heart and soul. And I've made a lot of mistakes. And a lot of people make mistakes in their lifetime. And all we can do is do our very, very, very best to see that we don't make the same mistakes again. And like I said, this is not God's plan for me by a long shot. It's not over till the skinny lady sings. That would probably be Barbie. Anyway, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. And dream of me. And think of me and show appreciation by hitting the star on the fabulous Facebook. And shop, shop, shop Teardrop on my TikTok showcase, because I get 15 to 20% of anything that sells. And I need the money so badly. So badly. I need to learn to manage money better. And that's on my list too. I'd like to say good night and hope that everyone has sweet dreams. And most of all, God bless each and every single one of you for what? For pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and telling me, Lisa, you got this. And thank you, Terry. Yeah, I was told to call you. You gave me a little too much information. But that's okay. TMI sometimes is a good thing. Good night. As Miss America would say. And yes, I'm from America, the United States of America. Lisa Mashmeyer, born in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm 60 years old, and no, I'm not married. And that's a wrap. Good night.